how these kind of events are more important than ever, because like bringing together people, that's where the true magic happens.
Hi, welcome. So we're going to start with the first question immediately. I looked at your profiles on social media and also LinkedIn, and I noticed that you have a very unique approach to sharing knowledge and insights that resonate with many, especially in our age group. And these insights mainly focus on how you can promote personal development and productivity at the same time. And I find that truly inspiring.
Thank you very much.
So my question is, when we consider the broader scope of your work, it revolves around sharing valuable strategies that empower others to live more fulfilling lives, right? So can you tell us about like a pivotal moment in your life that changed your perspective on happiness and fulfillment? Like, is there one certain moment in your life where you can reflect on, oh, that moment totally changed like how I view happiness and all of that?
I watched one video where the creator was like, what if it wasn't about happiness? Or what if it wasn't about happy? Like, what if the goal of your life wasn't to be like in this high level mood stage all the time, and was rather about sort of taking the ups and downs and the highs and lows and being fine with it, and just accepting that life isn't about being happy, it's about being more about being fulfilled and taking the journey rather than the destination. And that sounds a lot like these calendar sayings, but
if you reflect on it, there's a lot more depth to it, right?
Yeah, it is. So there are a lot of these moments where you put a lot of work into content creation, or you put a lot of work into preparing for an exam or something, and it just fails. And then I'm like, okay, maybe when we reframe it, and it's not about being happy, it's just about, okay, this failed, but there's a new exam coming up there. I can retake the exam. I can upload a new video. Just not focusing on the outcome rather than the input, and focusing on the journey rather than the destination. Yeah,
that's cool. When did you have that mindset switch?
Over time, and I think oftentimes I forget it, and it's a process like
right?
constantly reminding yourself that this is not about the outcome. It's not about perfectionism. It's not about having the perfect marks on the exam. It's just about enjoying the process, enjoying the journey, and being there in the moment.
That's interesting. So to sum it up, the pivotal moment was that one video that you watched that changed your perspective, kind of, and then it was a process from there.
Yeah, then it's like a year-long process of sort of putting that back into your forefront of your mind. Yeah,
that's cool. So you also study medicine, right?
Yeah.
How is it to balance your work, like the medicine, like your studies, and then at the same time the content you create? Is it difficult sometimes?
Yeah, it's a lot. I study medicine and make content creation, and I play field hockey. And yeah, also you want to sort of have a social life. It's not easy, but it's manageable, more or less. But when I started medicine, one of the hardest parts about studying medicine was that I had to slow down on playing field hockey. So all of my field hockey career, I played like Bundesliga, and then I was like, okay, I can't do everything. It's not possible. So I had to cut down on field hockey and go into the second team, like on purpose. But for everybody who's ever played like a competitive sport,
100%.
it's like going down a team on purpose, like voluntarily, it's hard and it hurts. And
also if you know your potential, right? And then you have,
but like on a practical level, I sleep 7 hours every night, and I always have my calendar with me. Everything is organized in my calendar, and if something is not on my calendar, I forget it. So like if a friend asks me, yo, Jani, you want to hang out, and I don't put it in my calendar like immediately, it's not going to happen. Also, like I missed a few podcast invites because it wasn't on my calendar. So I live off of my calendar. And
but good that you're here now. Yeah, that's great. Well, yeah, I mean, I had a similar situation when I came here for my studies. I also work full time, and then I have my studies, and then I had to move from Berlin to Fallinda and
Yeah.
always move between those two cities. And I mean, it's pretty difficult. So I totally understand you. And then also I have also sports.
Yeah.
So I totally get that. Yeah, that's truly impressive. I mean, cool that you can handle that all at the same time. The calendar helps.
Calendar helps a lot. The to-do
Calendar
list helps, but other than that, it's just
Yeah.
like do whatever makes you happy and how much you can do, but like don't stress yourself too much on being perfect at everything.
Right.
Like focus on a few things, and like you can do everything. I don't know who said it, but like he was like you can do anything in life, but you can't do everything. So at some point you have to focus on a few things and leave out some other ones, and then it's just priorities.
Yeah, right. Do you believe in perfectionism?
What do you mean by that? Like, do I believe
Do you
if
think
it's a good thing?
What do you think about the concept of perfectionism when someone says I'm a perfectionist? Do you think you can be a perfectionist?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been a perfectionist myself. I think it's like good enough is good enough. But it depends on like when there was a school project that like meant a lot to me and I really want to get this good grade, then I sort of perfected over it. Or if there is a YouTube video and I really want to like dial in the script, then I go over it like 10 times and edit out like a few words and play with the hook like 10 times. But I think perfectionism is good up to a certain degree, and then it just blocks your flow and your productivity.
Definitely. I totally agree. You've also shared and developed many different study strategies, and you share them on Instagram. I saw the videos. Which technique has had the most significant impact on your daily life, and how has it changed your routine? Is there one specific technique?
I'd say it's hard because like through my Abitur, I just learned with Anki, like the flashcard app, and it worked out quite well. Yeah. But then I started studying medicine, and like the workload was just too much to study with Anki all the time. So I had these like 600, 800 Anki cards a day, and all my day was like waking up, looking at the number and just making the number go down. So and then I started studying with mind maps, who like for everybody who wants to level up their study game, I would follow Justin Sung on YouTube.
Okay, that's a good recommendation. Thank you.
He's great. And so for like understanding concepts, use mind maps and use ChatGPT to like understand the broad concepts. And then in terms of just learning stuff by heart, just rote memorization, use Anki.
Yeah. I use it too. It helps. Yes. So a totally different question, but I think super interesting. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I want to have my medicine studies finished. I'm in my 3rd year now, so I have 4 more years left. So yeah, I want to have finished studying medicine. I still want to be a creator. But apart from that, I don't have a 10-year plan because my life changes so fast, so rapidly. And like 2 years ago, I wasn't a content creator and I wasn't a medical student. It was unclear whether I will get into medicine or not. And so it changes so fast. I don't know whether I want to go down the medicine road or content creator road or entrepreneurial road. I guess we'll see and time will tell.
Yeah, I reflected on that, like what goals you want to follow in the next 5 years. Yeah. Do you want to go more into the medicine field or also pursue the content creation?
I don't know.
Time will show, probably.
Yeah, time will tell. I don't know. I have no idea because there are so many variables and so many things that can happen in the next 4 years. Everything I know now is like I will study the next year of medicine and I will continue creating content. And apart from that, I don't know. I have no idea.
I mean, that's also exciting, right?
Yeah,
that's the excitement about life.
Yeah.
Okay, so to wrap that first part up, is there something you want to tell our audience, people from our age group, maybe an advice which study strategy especially helped you a lot with handling both like the workload, and then at the same time do something besides that?
Well, on general advice, I'd say always start before you're ready. Like, I hesitated so much, and I feel like a lot of people have these projects and these things where they're like, I want to start, but I don't know how, and I'm scared of what other people are going to say and all this stuff. And
they think more about the how than
yes, but like they have the first steps laid out and they can start. And on that side, I would just say start before you're ready. You're never going to feel ready. You never will be ready, but yeah, just start and do, like, look where it takes you. Yeah,
that's a good advice. I like that. So to switch it up and to bring some fun into it, we're gonna do the quick 3. So I'm just gonna ask you a question, and then you have to answer with one word or one sentence. Okay. The best book you've ever read?
That's like the hardest question you could ask. I'd say Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz.
Interesting. After the interview, I'm going to ask you why. What's one habit that keeps you productive?
Having a calendar. Yes.
Good one. And what is your impression of this year's IdeaLab?
It's great. Like, there are so many cool people, so many people to connect with, and so many interesting founders. I've talked to more people than I can count today, and they all have interesting stories, and it's just great for connecting and coming together.
100%. Thank you so much.